Right, here's a new video. I made a lot of headway since the last one. We are actually getting ready to fire this up. I can't say it's the first time because I just had it fire on some residual gas that was in the carburetor from when I primed the accelerator pump. But we have exhaust manifolds and full exhaust. Don't have a radiator in it, so I can't run it for too long. I do have the power steering pump hooked up. Brakes still need to be bled yet. But here's some of the exhaust. Also, the torque converter is not hooked up, so I don't have to worry about the transmission. Also been messing with some of the wiring, trying to figure out combining the two engine harnesses together to make one. Just prop the bumper up on the tires to hold it up in place so I could figure out where the tailpipe should come out. The bumper will actually, I think, go down a little bit and in. Gas tank's in. I don't have it hooked up. I'm running it off a gas can right now. And I don't have, just got to use a screwdriver to try to start it. Well, let's see what happens here. That's weird. It just started. Now I don't know what's going on. goes. The funny thing is it fired right up before. Now it didn't want to. But it runs. Now you just got to finish up putting the radiator in and some other stuff. Get the wiring harness figured out for the engine. Steering column. Kind of got a mess going there. The wiring is run out to the tail lights. But that's kind of what I wanted to show. This car hasn't had an engine in it since my brother bought it in the early 90s, and I have no idea how long it sat before that. So it is a 67 Chevelle, just a Malibu. I think it was a 283 Power Glide car, but I have a 350 in it with a turbo 350. I was able to reuse the stock drive shaft. He had converted it to disc brakes on the front, and then ended up getting a power booster and master cylinder. Reused the factory style pump off the 283 and just had to modify the bracket a little bit to fit around the harmonic damper. I have a belt for the alternator and a plastic fan. Just gotta put the shrouding, and I'm gonna transfer all the wiring and stuff from this radiator support that, I think this is the radiator support that was on his parts car. And it has actually better wiring harness than the original car did. This is the radiator support for this car, but it was a little bent up in the upper part, and I straightened it out. You can still see there's a few lumps in it and stuff, but that one has the parts car support is rusted out on the mount, where the kind of over on the passenger side next to the battery, that mount on the parts car one is rusted out. But I'm going to transfer all the brackets and wiring to this one. But there's the dash with the wiring harness that actually went with this car. I just wanted to see where everything went. And that's the wiring harness that was out of the parts car, which is actually in nicer shape. Like I said, this is the harness for the starter and distributor. I'll have to convert it to work with the HEI or put a separate wire in for that. But like, you got the harness run out through here for the tail lights. But getting there. But I think that's going to be a wrap on this one. So, thanks for watching, and see you next time.